I will warmly deliver the words of Sakyamuni, which are good to listen to when you have too many thoughts and become sensitive, when life is difficult and exhausting. Life can be like a difficult journey at times. We all have to learn to go through the rough journey of our minds. First, don't worry too much. It's okay not to worry about past mistakes or future anxieties. We have to live in this moment. Focus on this moment. When you have a lot of thoughts, it's important to calm down. Breathe in deeply, and slowly exhale in a still place. And listen to nature and pull yourself together. You will find peace in it. Life is always about to change. Even in times of trouble, it will pass by, so don't give up hope. Everything is part of a cycle. After hard times, better days await you. Treat yourself generously. You don't have to be perfect. All human beings grow through hardships and hardships. You will also grow stronger through those processes. Also, it is important to ask for help and be supported by your surroundings. We are not alone. Get support from family, friends, and even the community. Walking along difficult paths together will be more supportive. Pay attention to the little pleasures. Small moments in life create great happiness. Build a feeling of gratitude in addition. Be thankful for what you have, and cherish the moment. Reach out for help whenever you're in such a difficult time. You are a strong and precious being. Even these difficult times will pass, and you will shine stronger. Life is sometimes a series of difficulties and challenges. Take a break from the moment when too many thoughts are disturbing and sensitive. Take a break from your busy daily life to find peace in yourself. Let's put down the noise from your mind and focus on your breath. When life's difficulties arise, don't be overwhelmed with fear and anxiety, and don't lose your mind. We all go through difficult times. But we can learn and grow from them. You are already strong and brave. All the difficulties you have overcome so far show how tough you are. Praise and love yourself. It's worth it even if it's not perfect. Current hardships and difficulties are only temporary. Expect a better day to come, and allow current emotions. All emotions enrich our existence. Pay attention to small happiness. The beauty of nature, warm sunlight, laughter of friends, and other small pleasures in everyday life make life richer. When it's too hard, take a rest. Enjoy the innocent moment without thinking. You have the power to overcome this difficult time. In the endless journey of change and growth, you will find yourself better. You are a precious and strong being. I hope these words will bring a little comfort to your heart. When a lot of thoughts and emotions are disturbing you, breathe in deeply into your heart as if you are taking care of a family that needs a break. Feel your breath while focusing on the present moment. And give yourself a little leeway. Life is a long and complicated journey. You don't have to understand or solve everything. Difficulties and hardships are moments to pass by. When you feel anxious and exhausted, just allow yourself to be sweet. You are already strong and brave. You deserve to be proud to have overcome all the hardships life has taught you. Everyone is not perfect. Don't blame yourself. You are precious and valuable enough. Everything is constantly changing, and difficulties are bound to pass by. If you are tired of the current hardship, don't overdo it in anticipation of a better tomorrow. Life is a series of repetitive changes. You are not alone. Ask for help from your surroundings and communicate with your precious people. Being supportive of each other is one of the beauty of life. Pay attention to small pleasures. You can discover the beauty of nature, small pleasures, even in difficult moments. They will be your calming and soothing strength. If you are tired, take a rest. It is also important to relieve the burden on your mind. You are a strong person, but sometimes you need a break. Don't overlook those neglected moments. Look forward to the light of tomorrow, and don't let your precious self be deterred and blamed right now. You are the one who grows up walking down this path. Sakyamuni will always be by your side, bringing you light and peace. I know how hard it is to live your life. I feel like so much thought and sensitivity is calming at the time that I don't know how to cheer up. But don't get too carried away with it. Just wait until all these feelings and thoughts pass. What emotions are filling your mind right now? When confused thoughts confuse you, you feel as if you are being swept away by a large wave. In those cases, breathe out a deep sigh. Recognize your existence and take a rest at the moment. Life is often unpredictable and can sometimes be difficult. But you will gain new experiences as they pass by. The current hardship will soon pass, so don't worry too much. You are already very strong and brave. Don't try to fill yourself up too perfectly. Don't overlook the little joys you find in the small gap, but cherish the time. Have you ever tried listening to the sound of tranquil nature and calming yourself down? Go out to the nearest place, even for a small walk. You will feel that nature has healing power. As time goes by, it will subside a little. You have already grown up with the hardships. Above all, be merciful to yourself. When you're struggling so emotionally, it may be helpful to talk to a friend or family member who you can share your feelings with. The world is often complicated and heavy. But what about taking that weight off little by little and finding a quiet moment? Sakyamuni will always be by your side and present you with peace. Step forward with waiting and hope. This world is often full of difficulties and hardships and often feels hard. When a number of thoughts disturb your mind, you will feel as if you are being swept away by a powerful wave. In those times, spend some time in a quiet place to compose yourself and find peace. Let go of your anxiety, and breathe in and out deeply. This world is an unpredictable and sometimes difficult journey. But those are the moments to pass, and better days will lie ahead. The current hardship will soon be a sign to pass. You are already strong and brave. No one is perfect. Be more generous with yourself and pay attention to small pleasures. It is important to cherish and allow your current feelings. Life is a series of small moments. When it's hard, try to look out the window at nature and close your eyes to small happiness. Remember often how you grow up by overcoming tough situations. Sometimes it's good to ask others for help and empathize. Don't try hard on yourself. Support and understanding around you will be a great help. It is also important to comfort and release yourself. Try to compose yourself by taking a simple walk or listening to your favorite music. You will overcome this difficult time and move forward to a better tomorrow. It's okay to rest naturally when you're tired. You're already trying hard enough. You'll overcome any situation, grow up, and walk toward something that shines. Your existence is precious and valuable. These difficult moments will pass by, too. Cheer up. Have you ever heard the sound of the wind passing by or the chirping of birds? Nature always gives us quiet comfort. When you want to compose yourself, open the window and breathe in the fresh air and breathe a sigh. You also need to be a little more generous with yourself. You don't need to pursue perfection. You are well worth it and deserve to be loved in the present. Also, ask and talk to the precious people around you for help. You will find out how important it is to share your concerns and stress and give each other support. Why don't you make a habit of being grateful for the little things? Write down happy moments or things you are thankful for during the day. And you will feel at ease by reflecting on those moments. Please be hopeful that these difficult times will pass. You are already a strong and brave person. We will try to overcome these difficult times somehow and move toward a better tomorrow. Cheer up. You are a big and precious being. What are you thinking right now? Maybe you're tied to something, and you're struggling. But at this moment, you're here. When you have too many thoughts and your mind is in a hurry, why don't you compose yourself for one moment? Just like a beach where waves are silent, your mind can be quiet, too. Let go of your confusion and focus on your breathing here and now. Life can be difficult at times. It's important to be generous with yourself. You don't have to be perfect. You are worthy and precious enough. This world is unpredictable, and sometimes full of difficulties. But every time hardships pass, you will be bigger and stronger. Whatever happens, it is important to accept your feelings gently. Have you ever paid attention to beautiful things around you? A small flower, a sprout of a tree, or a cloud can make you feel at ease. Pay attention to the little joys of life. Don't put too much pressure on yourself. Your current hardship will pass one day, and you will grow stronger and move on. I respect your feelings and hope you can cheer me up to overcome this difficult time together. Cheer up. You are precious. I know what your heart is full of. When you're tired, you feel like you're carrying a heavy burden. You need to be a little more generous with yourself in those moments. You have lived a hard life so far. All those experiences made you stronger and who you are. You don't have to be perfect. You are precious and valuable enough. Sometimes I get too many thoughts and complicate my mind. In these cases, breathe in deeply as if you are sitting on a clear lake and purifying your mind. It is important to calm down and focus on the present moment. Life can often be unpredictable and difficult at times. Imagine if Sakyamuni was sitting next to you and whispering, "You're strong enough, you can beat it." Nothing will ever change. The current hardship will pass one day. And you will be stronger along the way. You don't have to carry it all on your own. It's also a good idea to ask your family or friends for help and share your feelings. Being together will help you. You are already strong and precious enough. These difficult times will pass, too. Cheer up. You can do it. Right now, you're staying in a moment of calm, but what emotions are bothering you? There are moments when the flow of life becomes heavy. At this time, I thought about taking the burden off my mind and living in this moment together. When you have a lot of thoughts and become sensitive, you can feel like you're being swept away by an uneasy wave, like a boat floating in a large sea. But you are the owner and captain of the sea. You will be able to sail calmly while facing the current tsunami, without having to wander through. Life can sometimes feel hard. Think of it as if Sakyamuni is sitting next to you and saying, "You're going to pass through it. You're strong enough." And accept the support and love that is around you. You don't have to handle everything on your own. Give a hand of support to each other by talking and confiding in your family or friends. Focus on the present rather than worry about the future. It is important to cherish the feelings you have and to live in the moment together. You have already overcome many difficulties, and you will be able to do so. Your existence is precious and meaningful. Cheer up. You have overcome all these moments so far, and you will be able to do more. What are your current feelings? When life feels a little difficult, it is important to understand and accept it. Let's walk a little lighter together. Sometimes your mind becomes as heavy as a dark night. I pray that light will shine on your mind, just like stars floating in the night sky. Life is sometimes full of unexpected difficulties. In such moments, support your mind with the feeling that Sakyamuni is sitting next to you and whispering, "I'm always with you." It's important to approach yourself more gently. You don't have to be perfect. You are already precious and valuable enough. When your mind is confused by too much thought, listen to the sound of waves on the beach and find a calm mind. And purify your mind by enjoying the calmness of a small moment. Notice the little joy around you. Look for moments that make you smile broadly, and cherish them. Life sometimes presents us with many challenges, but just as a river doesn't always flow smoothly, our lives can sometimes be difficult and complicated. In those times, it will be helpful to pull yourself together and focus on this moment. Don't put too much pressure on yourself. It doesn't have to be perfect, and you are where you are now is precious and meaningful enough. When you're sensitive, you can sway and feel anxious, like a small boat in the ocean. But the boat will find its balance by experiencing a steady swing. Also, the difficulties you are having right now will wake up for a while, like on a rainy day, and then pass by soon. Until then, let's walk together and connect our hearts to a light line. You have people around you who are supportive and understanding. It would lighten your heart a little if you could level with the person and share your concerns. Lastly, respect and accept your current feelings. They bring out your own beautiful story like a picture. When you have a hard time, notice your small joys and live in the present moment. You are already strong and precious. Cheer up. We will be together so that you can walk toward a better day.